The bros came to blows. It's day 3.4 of... Justin Bieber and something called Orlando Bloom nearly came to fisticuffs. That sounds sexy. At a Spanish bar on Wednesday. I stress nearly because they're wimps. The beef between Biebs and Bloom started in 2012, and Bieber was rumored to have defiled Bloom's then current and now ex-wife Miranda, who cares? And it ramped up when the two saw each other at a bar in Ibiza. Some might say Ibiza, but it is Ibiza. According to Page 6, Bloom refused to shake the Canadian carbuncle's hand as he walked past his table, and the Biebs responded to the snub with a comment about care, and that's when it all went down. I believe we have footage of the altercation. Yes! I think Bloom was on the left. Anyway, let's see the real fight, if it was. Still wearing embroidered shirts at clubs. Anyway, some witnesses claim Bloom's punch missed, others say it landed, but they all agree it would have been cool to see both of them get hit by a large truck. Anyway, Bernie, what do you make of this? Whose side do you take in this conflict?
Well, first of all, having sex with Justin Bieber, I don't think that counts really as having sex. For Justin Bieber, it would be like, putting on one of Shaquille O'Neal's sneakers, I think. He's a perpetual man boy. So I don't know what Bloom is all upset about, but I wish he had connected and knocked the kid who pees in janitor's buckets and eggs his neighbor's homes. I wish that he had connected and, as you said, knocked the kid out.
The world would have been a better place. All right, I'm going to go to you, Joanne, because we were talking about this earlier, and Bernie hits on it. The real question is sleeping with Justin Bieber.
I do not understand why anyone would want to bed Bieber. Mm-hmm. Just because, like you said, I just still see him as like a boy, but now he's a man boy who just forgets his shirt.
Yes.
If you forget your shirt, you're going to be forgetful doing other things.
That's true.
Doing the deed, and then there's a whole bunch of issues. But also, too, why would you want to hit Bieber? That's like punching a feisty chihuahua.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point?
There's a 17-year difference. It's it's like a 20-year-old punching a 3-year-old, Catherine.
But that's how you know that Justin Bieber is terrible, because everyone was cheering when this much older guy is beating him.
Yes,
so
that's true.
how you know.
But it's also, you also know he did sleep with Miranda Kerr.
Yes,
because why would a 37-year-old hit a 20-year-old? He's and by the way, I know my gossip. I'm almost 100% certain that they did have sex, and everybody knows about it. Andy, Bieber got baptized earlier. I believe we did that story.
We did.
It didn't take, did it?
Well, I'll go you one step further. Orlando Bloom is the worst Buddhist ever.
Is he a Buddhist?
He's a Buddhist. What are you doing throwing punches? Buddhists don't throw punches.
That's true.
That's bad news.
He was trying to bless him.
I will say, though, I think it's pretty obvious. I think Bloom must watch Red Eye, because every time we do these stories, I say Justin Bieber needs to get the crap kicked out of him.
Tough love.
Yes. And I think there is proof that Bieber slept with Bloom's wife, because Bloom's wife a few days later had Bieber fever, as they call it.
That's basically a cold sore.
Yeah, so I think that's really all the proof you need.
Yeah. You know what, though? This is like the Ollie-Frazier fight. If Ollie were a Twinkie and Frazier was a used pair of underpants. The other thing, too, when you talk about this, Joanna, about real men and like, that's not a real man. But I made a list, okay? Young women prefer softer, more feminine dudes. They love the Johnny Depps. They like the hairless, smooth thing. So I made this list because I grew up in the 70s, and you'll remember this. David Cassidy, Bobby Sherman, Leif Garrett, Sean Cassidy, the Bay City Rollers, Robbie Benson. Remember Robbie Benson? Yeah. Remember Michael Gray, who played Shazam? Or Lance Kerwin, James at 15, Donny Osmond? How about the Van Patten brothers? These were all boyish young men.
Right, it wouldn't be much of a fight. It would be like Bob Beckel fighting Lou Dobbs. It just wouldn't be much of a contest. They should arrest Bieber's mother for letting him out in society. If the Florida cops can get some jurisdiction up in Canada.
I'm for that.
I don't know. I think his mother's a lovely person. I don't know her, but I'm certain she is. Well, she was just, she had a tough life.
You trying to get some of that Bieber money?
Yeah, you know it. You know it. I want him on. I want him on the 5.
Mom's
Yeah, mom's quite good. Father's a strange man.